Who is Moroff? Moroff seeks out combat zones in the galaxy to sell his brawn and firepower to anyone who will need it, and he assumes that there is money to be made for a towering heavy gunner with great strength. He is a Gregorian male mercenary from the planet Giger, which is a frigid planet in the Outer Rim. He wields the gun, the Valk Tau 623 blaster cannon, or the blast mill. He is a large gun for hire who worked for Saw Gerrera's partisans to make money, and he often fought the Empire, seeking their combat zones with the partisans or the rebels, including missions on Domo 4, ending an Imperial metal factory. The Empire would label him as a partisan despite him just being a mercenary for hire. He was one of the most notable Gregorian species, especially because they are peaceful. He required a voice translator or a vocoder mask for his native tongue, and I think that this character is pretty interesting because it is a character in the background of Rogue One who we, see plenty of times that he's a big white, kind of Yeti-like species, but he's a gun for hire. He doesn't really care about the politics between the rebels or the Empire, and I'd even be interested if he would work for the Empire if the Empire was to hire him as a gun for hire. It shows that in the world of Star Wars that sometimes, people are just after money, that, the rebels aren't exactly all what they seem. Like, they're mercenaries, gun for hire, they're terrorists for all, sakes and for all, for lack of a better word. But also something I think is interesting is that Geiger, the planet where the Gregorians are from, Zygerians would often go to that planet and round up Gregorians for slaves. So I think that this is potentially even the origins of Moroff, is that he saw, the Zygerians making money off of slaving, so why can't he make money off of being a mercenary? He's seen, potentially the evils of the world of Star Wars and goes, hey, why can't I do this if they're doing that? Again, I think he's pretty cool, just in the fact that he is a mercenary and a gun for hire. Overall, he does find common thinkers, or he does find friends inside of Saw Gerrera's partisans, and like I said, the Empire would even label him as a partisan despite him not being that at all. I'd be interested to see what are some other places where he was a gun for hire that don't include the Empire or the rebels. What are some independent missions that he did, maybe like security forces. This is something that this character could be expanded upon in any way possible. Maybe even like Han Solo hires him for a mission in Star Wars, although I don't think those timelines overlap well. But regardless, a bounty hunter uses him as a gun for hire. But he's cool. He's got a big gun. He's tall. He's big. He's white. He's a, symbol of strength. And he works for the good guys, quotations. So that's who Moroff is. Like I said, he's Gregorian, and he is just a mercenary gun for hire. Until next video, goodbye.